No way! These mods actually make The Sims 4 look like a real life. Have you ever noticed that The Sims 4 can feel a bit too simplistic? The base game is fun, but it seriously lacks variety and realism. That's why today I've gathered some of the absolute best mods to fix this. They add amazing little details and completely expand the core mechanics. We are talking about a brand new cooking system, deeper conversations, and even realistic childbirth. Whether you want to shake up your usual game, add fresh features, or start a hyper-realistic playthrough, I've got you covered. Stick around until the end, so you won't miss the exact mod you need. As always, you can find all the links down below, but for now, let's get right into it. First up, we have a Slice of Life mod. As the name suggests, it brings a massive dose of reality to your Sims' daily lives. Sims can now have one of 16 distinct personality types. They will remember major life moments and look back on them from time to time, so it adds a little bit of nostalgia into the picture. But this mod also adds some less pleasant features. Sims can now experience stomach ache or even get seriously ill. Luckily, the mod introduces a full sickness and cure system. Your Sims can take a hot bath, take medicine, or just sleep it off. But be careful, some illnesses can actually spread to other characters. For female Sims, this mod adds some incredible depth. You can pick outfits and hairstyles through the mirror, do skincare routines, and apply makeup. There is also a fully functional menstrual cycle system. Every 10 days, your Sim will experience a 3-day cycle. You can help them manage it by buying health products or medicine to ease their symptoms. Best of all, this system changes with age. Teenagers might experience their first unexpected cycle, while older Sims will go through menopause. Next up is another massive mod that adds some more realistic mechanics for females. The Realistic Childbirth Mod completely revamps pregnancy and birth in The Sims 4, from conception all the way to delivery. I've covered this mod in detail in my last video, so make sure to check that out. But here I'll talk about the basics. After a woohoo session, Sims can take a realistic pregnancy test. If it's positive, they will go through 5 trimesters, where they can visit the doctor or prepare for a home birth. When the time comes, you can choose how they deliver. You can prepare for a home birth using pregnancy pillows or a birthing pool, or head to the hospital for a C-section or a natural birth. Every single option comes with unique, detailed animations. It adds so much realism and pure emotional drama to the game. You feel genuinely invested in your Sims' journey, worrying about them and celebrating a successful delivery. These two mods alone will make your game more realistic. But let's keep going and bring some realism to home building. The PlumbBros Mod won't turn your Sims into the Mario Brothers, but it will add a highly realistic heating, cooling, plumbing, and hot water systems to The Sims 4. In the vanilla game, Sims barely notice the temperature inside their house, because they're always perfectly comfortable. This mod completely changes that. Now, the seasons outside will directly affect the temperature inside your home. You can track this using a special thermostat. If you leave a house without proper ventilation or heating, your Sims will get uncomfortably hot or freezing cold. This will ruin their mood and can even impact their health. To fix this, the mod introduces special equipment, like a roof turbine vent, air vent with damper, and outdoor condenser unit. You'll need to set this up correctly to keep the air circulating and maintain a cozy temperature. But don't worry if it gets too complicated. You can always call a PlumbBros technician to come over and check the system for you. On top of that, you now have to think about hot water. To get it, you'll need to install a water heater. Keep in mind that a single heater might not be enough for a large family. Combined with the other features in this mod, it adds a whole new level of hardcore challenge to your gameplay. Our next mod adds some realism into the communication system. The Sociable Sims Mod introduces a whole new world of social interactions. If you are like me, you're probably tired of Sims having meaningless conversations. They might gesture wildly and show emotion, but the actual chats feel totally empty. Plus, as a player, you barely get to participate. This mod fixes all of that. Now, the game features a deeper dialogue system with actual topics. Sims can discuss their feelings, learn new facts about each other, or talk about their past. They can gossip about neighbors or even dive into deep philosophical debates. Even better, you get to be a part of it. You can choose their replies much more often and receive unique calls or texts from some random Sims. Family dinners will no longer be just empty chatter. Now you control what they discuss. There is so much more to this mod, and your Sims can talk about almost anything, so I highly recommend exploring it yourself. But what happens if your Sims want to talk, but they literally can't understand each other? In the base game, language is never an issue. Sims can chat with anyone, anywhere. The Language Barriers mod fixes this by adding some realistic challenges. Now, if a Sim travels to a different region, they have to learn the local language to communicate. If you travel without knowing the local tongue, your Sims won't understand the word, which leads to massive communication barriers and negative moodlets. Your Sim can learn languages through online courses or by reading educational books. You can also talk directly to native speakers and learn from your mistakes. Over time, your Sims' language skills will grow, unlocking new travel opportunities. And if they master multiple languages, they can become a true polyglot. The next mod focuses on another everyday mechanic: eating. My Dietary Life makes your Sim feel truly unique. They will no longer just eat everything. Instead, every Sims gets their own preferences, favorite foods, and even food allergies. The mod features over 40 categories of food and drinks. If a Sim eats their favorite meal, they get a massive mood boost that can even pull them out of a sad state. On the other hand, eating a hated dish can ruin their day. You can also set strict diets, making your Sim a vegan, a pescatarian, or avoiding specific ingredients. But how strictly they will follow their diet is entirely up to you. To make the food system perfect, we need realistic cooking. That's where the Realistic Cooking mod comes in. It turns the simple act of making a meal into an immersive process. Sims won't just whip up dishes out of thin air in a few seconds. Now you actually have to go to the grocery store or order delivery to get ingredients. And you need to gather the exact items for your recipe before you can even start cooking. The mod adds over 150 unique ingredients, including meat, vegetables, baked goods, frozen foods, spices, snacks, and many more. You can access all of them through an expanded fridge menu. Once you pick a recipe, your Sim starts a detailed cooking process, like kneading dough, letting it rise, and baking it. It doesn't take too much time, but it breathes so much life into the game. So, which mods should you try first? It all depends on your playstyle. For the biggest upgrade to your Sims' personal lives, go for Slice of Life and Realistic Childbirth. They add incredible daily routines, skincare, cycles, and turn the boring base game pregnancy into a beautiful journey. If you want to fix empty conversations and get more involved as a player, grab Sociable Sims. For an extra challenge with home building and traveling, PlumbBros Mod and Language Barriers are perfect. And finally, My Dietary Life combined with realistic cooking will completely overhaul how your Sims eat, shop, and cook. But honestly, I recommend installing all of this together as one ultimate realism pack. Together, they make The Sims 4 much more immersive and fun. Every mechanic builds on the original game, adding new drama, emotions, and skills. It's perfect for veteran players looking for a fresh, realistic playthrough, and a total game changer for beginners who find the base game way too simple. Did you like this list? Or do you know other great realism mods? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, all the links are in the description down below. Go check them out and see which ones fit your playstyle best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.